Really? I'm not audible, huh?
Now, sir.
You have
Audible,
to,
sir.
Sir,
Now.
you're audible now.
okay, thank you, thank you. You have to tell me it starting point. I missed it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I just want to record it with video. Okay. So now tell me tags and types. What are the different kind of tags and types you have? HTML have two kind of tags. One is a parent tag. Now I'm just telling one more time all these things. No issues with that. Parent tags have open and close for binding the content. When you take a parent tag, which is going to be having open and close tag for both tags are available for binding the content. For example, this is the open tag, which is going to be having some open arrow mark, closing arrow mark, and content is there, and again open arrow mark and closing arrow mark, but with a slash, backslash. So this is completely a parent tag syntax. And what are the different kind of examples for that? This is one example for that. Center tag open, center tag close. Paragraph tag open, paragraph tag close. Inside the paragraph, I have some little bit text content. Some heading tag open, heading tag close. H1 means heading 1. H1 means heading 1. Here also we will be having some plain text which is going to be content. Coming to the unpaired tags can be a single tag or unique tag. It may be a only open, it may be a only close, or it may be a self close. What is this open, only open, something like this? Only open tag, which is going to be having some open arrow mark and closing arrow mark. And what about close tag, only close? Tag should have the slash before tag name. Tag should have the slash before tag name. That's it. That is close tag, only close tag. There is no open tag for this. Then what about self close? Self close, the slash which is going to be having after the tag name. The slash is available after the tag name. That is basically called a self close tag. Only open tags are there. Only close tags are there. Self close tags are there. Got my point? Okay, can you please tell me what is this only open? Anybody observed only open tag? Anybody observed in the last example only open tag?
HR tag.
HR tag.
HR tag. Very good, very good. HR tag. See, HR is only open. There is no close. What is the purpose of HR? Is simple horizontal row. But when you want to write the HR completely, you need to write a only open tag. No need to write the close tag. No need to write the slash. No need to go for the self close something. Okay, now tell me, what about the close tag? Can you observe in the last program, what about the close tag?
Break tag.
Break tag.
Exactly. Exactly. So this is the only close tag. Only close tag. There is no open for the break. Now self close I did not explain until now, but now I'll take one more program, tags and types. Now I'll go for the one more program, tags and types. Just observe it. So the first program, whatever I done here, I want to copy. This is the first example, right? Okay, let me go. Control A, Control C. I'll keep this one in the notes. Then you can able to do practice for. Okay, very first program, create a first HTML. So first example. What is the name of this one? First.html. I'm just copying the content. You can do practice with copy paste whatever you want, but try to write down your own content. Now let me write the one more program, tags and types. Let me go for the one more program, tags and types, and let's try to understand how tags and types are available there. Okay, I'll take a new, save it as tags and types. Tags underscore types. And in the same folder, 3/8 3-8 .html format, don't forget about it. .html format, don't forget about it. It is very, very important to save the HTML file. Every HTML file saved with .html. Every time, every day, I will tell the same thing. When you do practice, when you are preparing the programs, please don't forget about it. Otherwise, you cannot able to see the output there. Now tags and types. Let me write the first. I will write a center. Let me go for the H4 parent tags. Tell me some examples for the parent tags. Paragraph is the parent tag. Huh? Paragraph. I'm just writing simple paragraph. I'm writing different kind of headings. Okay. There are only 6 headings are available. H1 to H6. I'm just giving all the headings here. H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. All these are basically parent tags. H2 is there. H3, H4, H5, H6. And close also. H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. Yes, done. I have some parent tags here. See, tell me how many parent tags I written here. That is basically heading. This one is heading. Even in heading also, I written 2 parent tags.
9, sir.
1, 2, 3, and this 6. 9 parent tags I written here. 9 parent tags I written here. Okay. So Control S and right click on this. Open the default browser. I'll be having different kind of headings which are going to be available. All these are parent tags. The one which is the paragraph, the one which is the heading, the one which is the H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. H1 is bigger, H6 is smaller. All headings are in the bold. The top one parent tags heading, whatever I'm giving, that was in the very lesser one. Let me go for the H1, this one also. Fine. Now, can I go with the unpaired tags? Center. H1, unpaired tags. Tell me, sir, what are the unpaired tags we have? One is the HR. HR is unpaired tag or not? And what kind of tag it is? Unpaired.
Only
in unpaired, we have 3 types. In unpaired, we have 3 types. Only open, only close, self-close. Only open, only close, self-close. Now, what is the kind of tag it is?
only open.
Only open. Very good. So after that, let me write some content. HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So I want to give the breaks for this. Without break, what is going to be happen? Without writing a break for the plain text, what is going to be happen? I'm not writing break for the HTML, CSS, JavaScript. It will come into the single line. If I'm not giving the break tag, it will come into the single line. Plain text always referred by the browser as a single line. Now what I want to do, I just want to give the break. Can I give break here? Yeah, this one is a break. Can I give one more break? How many breaks it is required? After HTML, take a break. After CSS, take a break. After JavaScript, take a break. Then you can see the output here very clearly. Very clearly, HTML, after HTML, CSS is there. After CSS, JavaScript is there. Can you see and observe? Okay, now break tag is working fine. What is the kind of break tag? Anybody? What is the kind of break tag?
Only close.
Only close. Very good. Kind of break tag is only close. HR is only open. Now what is remaining?
Self-close.
Self-close, exactly. So we just try to observe self-close tag also. How to work with the self-close tag? Let me work with the self-close tag. There is a tag called IMG server, images. When you want to see some image requires some attribute called SRC. Okay, later we will discuss about attributes and all. What are the different kind of attributes are available for each and every tags? What are the common attributes? What are the specific attributes or special attributes which are available? Attribute means, for example, I want to help you something about the attributes. Suppose this is a dog. Imagine this is a dog. Okay. Imagine this is the dog. This dog is going to be having some attributes. Now I am asking you, dog is an object. Dog is an object. What is this dog? Dog is an object. And this object is going to be having some attributes. Okay, can I ask what is the name of the dog? What is the name of the dog? What is the breed of the dog? What is the breed of the dog? Okay, and how many legs this dog is maintained with? Okay, I'm just giving only 3 here, but dog have 4 legs, and 2 ears. Okay, so observe it. The name of the dog, the breed of the dog, and how many eyes dog contained with, how many legs dog contained with, and what is the weight of the dog, what is the height of the dog, how many ears dog contained with. These are the specific attributes of the dog. It may call properties. In object-oriented, it may call properties. When I come to the JavaScript, I will tell you the object-oriented programming. When I come to the Python also, I will tell object-oriented programming. In that case, it is called as a property. This time, it is called as attribute. Attribute and property, both are same. Got my point? Got my point about attribute, first of all. Again, we have a class about attributes and types and all. First of all, understand what is this SRC is. SRC is a special attribute for IMG. Without SRC, IMG could not available. Without some attribute, this IMG is not available. Without SRC attribute, SRC is a special attribute and confirmed attribute we need to give for the IMG tag. So don't worry about the images and all. Images, specific class I will take. Multiple ways we have to load the images and all. But now I am in the part of tags and types. I am trying to explaining the third type of the tag. The third type of the tag is self-closure tag. According to the self-closure tag, I need to take a IMG tag. That is the very reason I am going with SRC attribute also. And again, I need to explain about the attributes also with you. Otherwise, you people get confused. Now, I'm not giving the complete picture of the images. I'm just telling you about attribute, about self-closure. Is it okay for you guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. Now, what I want to do is, I just want to give something. SRC. SRC have some value. Dog name is the attribute, but name should have some value, na? Some puppy, some Tommy, whatever it may be, huh? SRC should have some name, na? Name should have some value, na? Name should have some value. So what is the height of the dog? Should be having some value. What is the weight of the dog? Should be having some value. What is the color of the dog? What is the breed of the dog? Should be having some value. SRC also should have some value. Okay, right now I'm taking the value of this SRC from internet. Okay, let me load some images. I'm trying to loading some images. Okay, let's take a dog only. Okay, it's a very good dog. I will check. Good puppy, nice puppy. Okay, so let's take a right click on this image. Right click on this image slowly. Copy image link. There is an option called a copy image link. Right click on image, copy image link, and go to the editor. Go to SRC inside of the double quotes. Paste it. Control C and Control V. Control C and Control V. Now backslash ended, and save it. Now you can see the output of the application. Now you can see output of the application. Output is already running. Just refresh it. Sir, can you see this now? Can you see this now?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
this is simply image loading. Images are loading with IMG tag. IMG is basically a self-closure tag. That was actually I'm trying to tell you. Tags and types I'm actually explaining to you. Now, what is the kind of the tag I can able to tell for this? IMG. Is it okay? But IMG should have SRC, sir. Don't forget about the SRC. It should be having single quotes or double quotes, whatever it may be. Don't use triple quotes. It will not work out. SRC. This is called self-closed tag. Now, you may got to understand how these tags and types are available. What are the different kind of tags we have? Just try to observe the theoretical part. HTML have two kind of tags. One is paired tag. One is unpaired tag. One more time. Paired tags have open and close tag for binding the content. Open tags should be have something, a structure, something like that. Open angle bracket, whatever it may be. So open arrow mark and closing arrow mark. And closing tag also having open arrow mark, closing arrow mark with slash. Come to the unpaired tags. Unpaired tags are actually three types. Only opens, only close, self-close. May God understand how the things are going to be happening with. Okay, so let me copy the program here. Example, tags and types .html. Parts. Control A, Control C, and Control V. Okay, sir. Till now, I am writing two HTML programs, but this is not a right way of writing the HTML. This is not a right way of writing HTML. The content is okay. Browser can able to understand the content. Browser is actually showing the output to you. But based on the W3C recommendation, W3C is the one company who is maintaining, who is the organization of World Wide Web Consortium. World Wide Web Consortium. They have some rules and regulations to write the HTML file. They have some rules and regulations to write the HTML5 content. So our latest version is HTML5. Let me go for the HTML5. HTML5 sample example. Okay, so you can go for the best example of HTML example, HTML5 sample. Okay, when you see the HTML5 sample example, can you find out what is happening here? Can you find out what is happening here? What is there in this? Can you observe what is there in this? Just try to observe. What is there in this? Only one H1, one paragraph. Okay, let me delete the hyperlink also. One paragraph, one H1. Content is, HTML content is only one paragraph on one H1. But we have some structure for the HTML, sir. We have some structure for the HTML that we need to understand. Okay, let me close. Okay, this is the structure of the HTML. First of all, every HTML file started with HTML tag. This is a global level tag. Every HTML file starts with a HTML tag. HTML tag open, HTML tag close. But every HTML file should have two sections. One is the header section, one is the body section. One is the header section, one is the body section. Please try to observe. Every HTML file have a global level tag, root level tag called HTML tag. Inside HTML, we have two sections. The section one is header section. The section two is body section. The containing with the header section, there are some kind of what is header section reason? Some declarations part. Declarations part. Let me go. Later, I will tell you about the declarations. What are the kind of declarations we have to give this? And coming to the body, what is the body part? Body is basically the major part of the web page. Major tags for the web page. Got my point? Our complete HTML file is going to be dividing into how many parts? Tell me. This is the way of writing HTML. This is the way of writing HTML. Okay. Let me show the formal way of writing HTML. Till now, I am not writing the formal way of HTML, but now we'll move to the formal way to write HTML. So formal way to write HTML. This one, every HTML file, first point, every HTML file starts with HTML tag, close with HTML tag. Tell me this one. How I can able to write this one? Every HTML file starts with HTML tag and close with HTML tag. HTML tag open, HTML tag close. That's it. Tell me the second point. Every HTML file contains two sections in HTML tag. What are the two sections here? One is the header section. One is the body section. One is the header section. One is the body section. Now tell me how to write this one. Let me copy this one here. So the notes is very, very clear. Don't confuse with the notes. Okay. Coming under this HTML, we will be having a head and body. Right. So header, then body. That's it. Okay. Every HTML file contains two sections in HTML tag. One is a header section, one is a body section. What about header section? Now I want to write a note point. Head section related to declarations of the web page. Okay. Later I will discuss about the head part. Now body section related to web page content. Body section related to web page content. The major part is basically body part. The major part which is displaying on the browser is body. Is it clear? So this is the formal way of writing HTML. This is the declaration part. This is the major part. Let me copy this. Formal way, formal.html. Let me save the file. First of all, I don't save this. Control-S. Formal HTML. .html. Or formal page. .html. Okay, so I copied it. Control-C. Okay, example for formal page. Formal page.html. Okay. So now what you have to do is whatever the things we already written, first.html and this tags and types.html, convert into the formal HTMLs. That is one simple assignment. Convert the above two examples. One assignment I'm giving here. Convert above two examples. In a formal way. Convert above two examples in a formal way. That is the first example, first assignment. The second assignment is create a news blog with headings and paragraphs. The text is dummy text, whatever the dummy text you want to copy from CNN.com or oneindia.com, you can copy the dummy text. At least you create some news blog kind of HTML page, HTML web page. Create a news blog with headings and paragraphs. This is the one more example. Okay, that's enough for today. These two things you have to do practice with. Is there any questions and queries here? Two assignments I'm giving today. Maybe you people can able to do it. Yes, please. Kaushik.
So formal way means,
Sir,
Formal way means this one. This is a formal way of writing HTML. I already tell. Formal page.html.
By using paragraph, heading, and all that
Yes, yes.
text.
See, the way you have to write is
Okay,
this way.
format. Okay.
The format you need to follow. The HTML right format you need to follow.
Okay. Okay.
And do the above two examples, whatever the examples we did, like tags and types, and one more thing, more example I given. One more first
Okay,
example. First example I given, and one more tags and types I given. Those two examples you convert in the formal page this way. You do in the body part. That conversion is very simple. The second example is important. The second assignment is important. Create a news blog with headings and paragraphs, and send me screenshots in the WhatsApp group. Whatever the browser screenshot you have. After you done something, you do the screenshot and you send me. Don't do any CSS, don't do any JavaScript, nothing, sir. You create a simple news blog kind of application. Heading, main heading is there. Put underline, put a paragraph, heading and paragraph underline, heading and paragraph underline. News reading blog. You follow some news reading blogs, then you can able to understand how the things are happening. Day by day, you learn something and you implement something, you do something by practice, then automatically subject is very, very easy. So the day one I told you already, you come from any background, I don't care about it. I treat all you people as LKG students for IT industry. But definitely I'll make you PG level in IT industry, in the programming part or in the development part, whatever it may be. Definitely everybody can get the job, a very good job, and you people can able to easily face the interviews, and you people can able to easily do the jobs with a good packages. Full stack web development or whatever it is, web development, which is going to be having highly demanding in the market. Okay, so the real people cannot able to find out. Everybody learning full stack, but people are not able to implement something. People are not able to do the practice. People are not doing practice, not doing some assignments, not implementing something. They're purchasing with lakhs of rupees. Is there any kind of questions still?
Sir, can you share this note file in the same WhatsApp
Yeah.
group?
So
Because we didn't
actually,
get
I want to tell something. I will share this complete notes today in the WhatsApp group, and recorded session you can contact with admin. Every day session is recording. Today this is the 4th session. Every day 2 sessions. Someday 3 sessions also I will take. Okay, slowly we will improve the sessions also. Per day 3 sessions also I will take slowly. But in the basic level, starting level, right? Then you don't need to do practice. You need to do understand. If I take 3 or 4 sessions per day, you can't able to do practice.
right, sir.
Right. So for few days, this week I will take only 2 sessions, but coming from the next week, let me try to go for the 3 sessions. Very soon we complete. Very soon we get the jobs. Huh?
Yes.
Yeah, I will share the notes. That is not an issue in WhatsApp group. Wait for it. After ending the session, I can definitely share the notes. You can do practice with that. I will share the same notepad format. I'm not giving the PDF. Later I will convert this.
Yes, sir. This note file also, if you
Yeah,
share,
definitely I will do. Definitely I will do. This one. So let me save this first of all. Otherwise I will forget. Save to 3.8 folder. That was saved. Okay, let me save as. Every day it is increasing. The notes is increasing to you. That is not an issue. Yeah, notes. This notes. The day latest update notes I will. Okay, sir. So have a good day. Have a good practice. Again, we will meet tomorrow at 3 o'clock exactly. And tomorrow and after tomorrow
okay, sir.
also we
Thank you
will
so
be
much.
having 2 sessions. But Monday onwards, try to connect with 3 sessions. See, based on the flow, based on your understanding, I'll try to improve it. On Monday onwards, I'll go with the practical session also. Like, let's try to understand by you. You can do practice with me. 1 session for practicals. That practice you have to do with me.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.